So welcome to a demo of the Presynct Report Network. It's a web browser. It's a browser-based application. So you just have to pull up a web browser. You put in the proper URL. You put in your username and password. Click this lovely login button. And the first thing you see when you first log into the application is an in-progress screen. So in this demo, we're going to be talking about the officer role. So the officer, whether you're a hospitality organization, a police department, a private security force, the officer is generally considered the report writer in the system. It's the officer level, the officer role, if you will. So when I log in as an officer, my officer self, I get brought to the in-progress page. This in-progress page generally is my home page. So this is everything that I'm currently working on in the system. So you'll see here that there's a status column. In the status column is where we track where the report is in the workflow. So this top one here you see is called editing. The status is editing. What this denotes is that it's a report that I've started, I've saved that intermediary phase, and I'll come back to it later and finish. So for example, if I start a report and I get a call and I gotta go take care of something, I can go ahead and save it, keep it in this intermediary phase, and when I'm ready to come back to it, I can come back and pick up where I left off. Just below that, you'll see the approved by officer status. This approved by officer status here basically says, hey, I wrote my report, I've added any attachments if I had them, I bundled it up, approved it, and now it's sitting in the next level of the workflow, my supervisor's queue, awaiting some action by them. Just below the approved by officer, you'll see the status here called rejected. What rejected is telling me is that I've sent it to my supervisor, the next level in the workflow. They're kicking it back for some specific reason, whether it's a spelling error, maybe I forgot one of the elements of the crime, or maybe I misspelled somebody's name, any number of things. The supervisor is going to go ahead and review that and kick it back to me for some specific reason. We also keep track of things on the home page via color coding. So what this notes here is it a high priority? So let's say that somebody slips and falls, there's a leaky sprinkler overhead at your hotel, slips and falls, you want to push that through as fast as possible so you can mark it as red so that when the supervisor logs in, they'll see things in a red status. Hey, you know what, I really got to take care of this right away, and I'll push it through the approval process faster. To let people to know to push it through the approval process faster.